Welcome back, everybody, to Season 1, Episode 9 of Space Engineers. My name is Lainey from Nerdlette Gaming, and yes, we are going to finally be working on this rover. Now, the design might or might not work. As I showed you guys yesterday, there has been quite a few things done to this, but I will explain everything from the start. So now, this looks a little bit crazy at the moment, because there's a lot of scaffolding here, okay? So what I did first is I put a block down so it would be kind of even, and I dropped down a landing gear from up high just to keep it balanced and to give me room to work underneath here. So the idea is eventually when I'm done with this, I will just cut one of these out and my vehicle should fall to the ground. The rotors and the advanced rotors and the advanced rotor parts have a junction on each side. But if you look at it, it's the large one, okay? So let me flip this over. You can't even flip it over. Okay, wonderful. Well, there it is. It's the big one, right? So for resources to travel through the rotor, I needed to connect something with a big opening like this as well. And I've considered many things. But I settled on the conveyor junction. And the reason why I did this is because on one side it has the big opening and the other one it has the small. And so I just figured that would be much easier to deal with. I've also added medium cargo containers behind them because medium cargo containers do have a small opening on the side, as you can see. And then it snaps pretty well, and that means it'll have a big opening here, but I don't think we'll be able to connect anything to it. I have to see how much this actually tilts, and I think it will hit it. To add it to the rest of the vehicle, we might have to add some conveyors, but I'm okay with that. Basically, what I was trying to get to work was this rotor and this conveyor junction in the middle. Okay, we'll make it back up here. Yes, functional. I'm not even going to finish that. That's functional as well. Functional as well. And the front part is functional over there too. They're connected. So as you see, they're connected to the big ones there. And I should be good on both those sides. Okay. I made a mistake. I placed these like this. If you notice, the little cubes are facing up. I need them to be facing horizontally. No. Okay. Well, there goes the rotor top. Okay, so we have the conveyor junction again, and we have to make sure it's turned that way, and yeah, turned that way, you see? They're horizontal now, so that's better. And then hopefully we'll be able to replace our rotor here. Otherwise, that's going to be quite the tragedy. Sweet. Okay. That looks weird though. Yeah, that looks weird. It doesn't look right. It's like almost like it didn't place properly. There we go. Cool. I think that will do it. Let's go ahead and try to get this to functional. Perfect. And then we have to redo this one. Very nice. And now it's exactly like we needed it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add the boxes. Now, I don't want to do the big junction. I'm going to have to do the little one. And I'm going to have to hope that this thing holds out. Look, it's questionable. It's questionable. So the thing is, it needs to tilt forward and backwards. Now, I don't think one out will be good enough. I'm concerned. We move it this way a little bit. Okay. Yeah, spin a little bit for me, please. Ooh, very nice. Okay. So if it goes out this way, then yeah, it won't be able to connect more than one drill to this, I don't think, because I can't keep going down this way. If I do, it will hit the rotor. Yep, so I'm just going to have two layers of this. Whether this will hold or not,
fuel low.
It's another questionable. Okay, my fuel's low.
Critical.
Yeah, thank you. Now we'll connect two more here. Oh, that's it. One more there. Now, it should never go down this far, okay? It should never go down that far. So I think it'll be fine. Okay, I think to turn it, it's time. I'm going to need to add a battery. Hopefully, this won't be a waste of time and money, but it's very likely that it's going to be. So I'll add it over there just in case. Gonna need some power cells and then we'll be good to go. Nice. Okay. We got it to work, guys. We got it to work. And now we can hopefully access the terminal here. Okay, there he goes. Okay. Oh, I did it right. How? Oh, wonderful. Sweet relief. I did it, guys. I did it. Oh, okay. Okay. Calm down. Calm down. Okay, so somehow it worked. Okay, whatever I did over here, the settings that I did, somehow worked to at least get it back up to where it was. So it's a 180 here and a 90 here. Okay. Interesting. So if I make the rotor go, I'm only dealing with rotor 5 at the moment because the speed is too much. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's going slowly, which is good. Just want to see how far down it goes. If it breaks something, we'll try to turn it off. It's going down way too far. Okay. So the next step, I think, is to make a cockpit. It would have to be right here. I can't get it any closer. And I'm pretty sure when that tilts, it will hit this box. It will hit that box if I'm not careful. So I think to make it just extra safe, I will go ahead and place it one back. And it will still have 2 slots of room here. I'll land over here. Yep, it will have 2 slots there and 2 slots there. As well as it will be facing this way. There we go. And I think I should be able to connect it like this. So let me go ahead and grab the stuff to finish this off. I'm going to need some construction comps, some motors and some displays. And then we're going to get going here because the cockpit.
Fuel low.
Okay. I'll bring the hydrogen tank too. Okay. Perfect. All right. And the reason why I wanted to do that is because now I can actually control the ship, or rather the vessel, which is this here. So hopefully I'll be able to hold these and make a block group and call it Rotor. And let's save. Now I can go over here, place them here, and now get a lot of options. Okay, the rotor 6 is just not working, so I'm just going to deal with rotor 5 and hope that that works. So instead of doing the groups, I will do the rotor, and this is 5. So I'll put that one, turn block on and off, and I will just do the same. Okay, and let's hope this works here. Okay, so that's working. I have it basically moving at 0.9 up until it reaches there, but then it doesn't reverse. You see the problem? It doesn't go back down. And I don't know if it's just because it can only go one way, right? Maybe if I reverse on this one, will it go back down? I don't know. Okay, so I have decided rotor 5 is working. Okay, so let's remove rotor 6 and we're going to bring rotor 5 down here and see if it has a reverse. It does indeed. Okay, perfect. So I think that's it, and I think I will do decrease velocity here and increase velocity just in case. Now I don't know if the other one is going to affect it. I don't know, but I think it's going to be pretty good. And let me show you guys why I think this will work, okay? So if we close here, when I turn it on, it does go all the way up. And then I reverse, and it should go down. Yes! Guys, I think I did it. I think I did it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Look, it's going down. It's going down. And I made it go really slowly because I want to make sure that the drills don't get completely smashed and just fly off the vehicle, you know? But I think this is it. I think I've done it. And I think I can exit the vehicle and it'll still keep going. Yeah, okay, cool. Look at that. It's going. It's going. Now we can adjust the degree at which it does this, obviously. But it's spinning, guys. It is spinning. Is it spinning on this side? Meaning, is this rotor moving here? Yep, that one's moving too. Awesome. I don't think it's actually applying the torque and stuff. If somebody can let me know how to set that up so that they both work together, that would be wonderful. But for now, I will accept this as it is. Okay, I think it doesn't like it on the sides, but I will go ahead and add it in case it works. And I was just wrong, you know? And I will add another drill here and another drill here. Excellent. Oh, if I'm able to add 2 more drills, I am going to be so happy. It will be hard to explain. But let's see if it works now. Reverse. Yes. Yes, yes. Victory. Victory shall be ours. Oh, guys, if this works, I swear I will never complain about anything else in this game. For a while, at least. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. And all I have to do is sit here, right, and hit reverse whenever it hits its limit. Basically, I can just reverse and keep reversing. Look at this. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, guys, we did it. Yay to the naysayer, okay? If you were a naysayer, you were wrong. It seems to work. Whether it will be good or not, it's questionable. Okay, whether this will snap off at the quickest of damages, again, questionable. But you know what? It's on. It's on, and that's all I can say about it. I could add more blocks. I don't want it to be too cumbersome, and I don't want it to hit this thing. So that's why I don't know if I want to add more blocks. But realistically, it will take damage, so I think it might be a good idea to cover some of this up. At the very least, cover this up and try to connect the drills. Because I believe they'll stay on. Even if this snaps off, they'll stay on if there's a cube connecting them together. So you know what? I'll deal with that later. I feel like that's more cosmetic. I will see if I can add a couple more drills. Now, this is greedy, okay? I realize that, okay? I realize I am being so greedy. But you know what? We have gone this... Oh. Okay. We have gone this far. We are going to use all our resources to do this, but hopefully we'll mine enough that it'll matter. That it won't matter at all. Okay, so I'll add 1 more here. And I think... I need to add 2 more. Oh, this is getting dangerous. I'm concerned, but at the same time, I really want to do this. Yep, and it won't let me place it close to that, so it has to be over there. And over here, I can add 2 more as well. And... please? Or does I need to add 3? Was it 3 that I added on the other side? Probably. Oh, sweet Jeezum. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ship. Okay, so I'm trying these here. Little half slopes here. And the small armor blocks. And the reason why I'm doing this... Oh, that's not the one. Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna flip this one over like that. Cool. Alright. I was using up all my oxygen. But if you look, it should give me a little bit of protection around this thing here. And it shouldn't peek out too much that I should have to worry about this hitting the ground or whatever. I think it won't hit here. I'm pretty sure it won't. We can do a little bit of a tester here. And I think that's as far down as it's going to go. I could add a few more degrees, but even with a few more degrees, I think I'm good, guys. I really do. I really do. And I could just add half blocks here. All the way across. I was going to do the curved ones. And I'm still quite tempted to do the curved ones. But the problem is then I need to add a full block here at the edge. Which I guess would be nice. But then I have to add a full block at the top too. Because for some reason they didn't make a curved one that is a half. So that's pretty annoying. But that's okay. I like the half blocks. I think that's going to be my go-to here. So let's turn those and flip them around. And yeah, I'm just gonna run along here. It won't have protection in the back here because if I add this, even though it's possible, it's close. As you can see, it's too close, and I don't feel comfortable with that. I think this will probably look pretty good, and then I'll also be able to connect here with half blocks, which, or at least with a block. I don't know if I can connect with half blocks, but I might be able to do something like this. There we go. Might be able to do something like this. And then attach the half blocks at the front as well. So switch to the halfies. Like this. Nice. And then that would look nice, I think. And it will protect the boxes is my hope, or at least connect them. So I think that's good, and I'll run this all the way along. I don't want to add too much. Like, I don't want to add just too many worthless blocks. So I'm going to leave this pretty open here. The boxes are going to be kind of free. Guys, there's still so much work to be done here. There is still so much work to be done. But we are looking swell. I actually can't believe this is going as well as it is. At some points tonight, I have thought about giving up hope. Giving up all absolute hope. Because unfortunately, if I wasn't able to work these out, the rotors, then they were going to have to go after all that work. Oof. Okay, so I'm going to forge these down, okay, because I'm pretty confident that this is working. Okay, I'm going to assume that the rotor part of this build is completely swell. And I'm going to add another set of wheels over here because I think having a front wheel is pretty important. I don't want it to be unstable. I don't want it to be tilty, you know, nothing like that. We're going to add a wheel basically at every amount possible. So there's going to be one here, then another one there, then another one there. It might have like 6 wheels. I don't know. Or it might have like 6 sets of wheels. It might have like 12 wheels. I don't care, guys. I don't care. I will reduce the speed, the velocity that they can have. That's fine. But I want them to have enough support. I don't want them to like hit the ground, you know, nothing like that. So, okay, I feel like this part of the design is complete. The front and the rotor. I feel like that's fine. This should work in theory, provided I got a little bit lucky. It should work, these boxes. So I'm trying not to freak out about them. I'm hoping that everything will be okay. This one over here is questionable, okay? We might not need it. That's the thing. But the problem is if I remove one of them, I'm going to have to only do it one at a time so this doesn't fall apart, hopefully. So that's a little bit of the issue at the moment. And I don't know if I want actual cargo boxes here. That's some of the reason why I used conveyors here instead of cargos. I don't want it to tilt or to weigh down everything. So I think maybe the cargo is not necessary there, but I think I kind of like it there because it does give a little bit of weight, a little bit of gravitas to the front right there. So that's needed. Okay, our energy is critical, but that's fine. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of these. I could do just the conveyor tubes, or I could do these little boxes, which is what we've been doing over there. And I think just to keep it uniform and maybe looking the same, we'll go ahead and keep on using the little boxes. So we'll knock some of these in here. And it should it should connect those two, which means the main thing is connected now. Now I added a bunch of boxes here, but this is really bad. So I'm gonna just remove it and we'll redesign this because I hate it. I really do. I don't know what I was thinking. I just kind of started adding boxes to see how many would fit.
Inventory full.
Oh, inventory's full. And yeah, it was a little bit of a hassle. I think I'm going to do the same over here that we did over there. Simply to keep it a little bit uniform. There we go. And maybe I can grind that now. Yes. Okay. And I'll make a couple more boxes. There you go. It'll connect to the main one. So this is the main attachment from over here. So I feel pretty good about that. I've connected these. I'll put some gyroscopes in here and everything will be just fine.
Inventory full.
Oh, well, it's fine. I'll pick them up. I'll pick them up in a second. Now, I finished this box, but honestly, there's some issues with it. There are some issues with it indeed. And what I wanted to do next is I wanted to add boxes here. Or rather add... There we go. So if we add them here, then it gives us an extra little room on the side. And I think that might be ideal. So I'll go ahead and add them here. They'll be connected to each other. And then they'll have a port at the top. So that's going to be pretty convenient.
No
I'll do the same over here. Okay, we'll have some room there, but I think that's probably okay. I can add the gyroscopes probably somewhere here. But I have to add other things like the antenna, some batteries, etc. So I don't think more landing gears are necessary. I think the gyroscopes would probably be pretty good. Let's just smack one in there and one right there. They should be pretty safe there. And we're also going to need an antenna and an ore detector. There's the antenna and the ore detector. Hopefully. Nice. Okay. Very cool. Okay. We have restocked on items. So that's pretty good. And I have decided to do this back here, but I am not sure. I think it's enough room. So what I've done is I've laid the medium cargo a little bit lower so that I could add the connector on top of it. And it won't be so high off the ground. In fact, I could even go a little bit crazier and go down one more. Going down one more would assure... Oh, of course, inventory is full. Yeah, you know what? I'll figure it out eventually. But, you know, I could do a junction. I think that might just be better than this. Yeah, I think that's definitely going to be better. Okay, well, hopefully.
Inventory full.
Inventory is full, of course. Well, wouldn't it be full? Okay, very nice. It is functional. And let's pick up these scraps. I need every little bit that I can. Okay, so we got into the end now, basically. And the reason why I did that is to very simply make this. And hopefully it will snap to that. Perfect. And there it goes. I need tubes, I can tell already. That's fine. I'll go get them soon. So that will be done. But the problem now, and I'm sure you guys have noticed, is that this is not actually connected to anything. And now, I think if I finish these... Oh, yes. Success. Okay, yeah. There is a connector here. There's a connector on this side. So I am able to just connect it like this. Really quickly. Is there anything that I can connect these two with that is not the little guys here? Can I do a medium one? No, because that only has 2 slots. And they're opposite sides. That's unfortunate. Oh, little conveyors come through again. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll do that over here as well. Just to make sure. Just to make sure that it gets attached. Very nice. Oh, it looks so swell. It looks so nice. And my batteries will go in there. I'll have a couple of little extra spots here and there, but pretty good. And I think if I wanted to, which I know might be a little bit of craziness, but I think I could add another battery as well. And maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I've lost it. But I think it'll be a good idea. Huh. I just realized that doesn't need to be there at all. The box doesn't need to be there absolutely at all. So maybe we just add more batteries. I mean, am I crazy here? How many batteries do I want in this vehicle? But I want to be able to go for a while. So maybe I do. Maybe I do. All right. Add in another battery. Because we didn't have enough batteries already. And this vehicle will have 5 batteries. What am I thinking? I don't know. But oh, guys, it's looking so good. I mean, yes, there's no design here. Okay, I agree with that. But at the same time, there's something funky about it. You know, it's got flair. I like this. I like this a lot. Guys, I am done. I am done. I want you guys to know that whether this works or not, it has been a journey. It has been so much. And I hope that you guys at least enjoy this episode. I mean, I had a lot of fun building this. I'll show you guys a little bit of what we did here. I added a little bit of detail here and there. Just a little bit of a curve around the wheels here just to kind of wrap them around. I was noticing that the wheels were having some issues with falling apart if some of the blocks in the middle fell. So I added an extra support, and it leads to the back here where we have our 3 batteries. Yes. 3 batteries in the back, as well as our rotating light here. I don't know. I feel like it kind of gives it a very industrial mood. I'm going to have to slow this down because it is spinning like crazy. But I am really, really happy with it. Now, obviously, we have not painted it. But I am so tired. I don't think I can do it right now. It has been so much work. I can't even tell you how long I've been here. Because it wasn't just... obviously putting it together and trying to fit all the pieces together was a nightmare on its own, but also I had to farm because, you know, we're not rich. So I had to go farm and I had to use a lot of our resources. We still have a bunch. Okay. We still have a bunch and I've made some extra. So it shouldn't be too bad now, but it has been real, guys. It has been real. I've added a little bit of detail on top here. If you notice, there's just a little bit of a wrap around the boxes here so that it looks nice. I've covered this up. There's the antenna and the detector in there, as well as I think the gyroscopes are in there as well. So it's pretty useful spot. Inside of there, I have put 2 batteries. There's one in there, and the other one is laying flat, I believe, over there. And back here, we have another connector. We have 2 connectors. I'll show you guys the rest of the batteries though, these 3. But we do have 2 connectors, which I know might be a little bit weird, but this one is to hopefully connect our other ship if we need to, and then it gives us room for expansion in the back if it's too heavy, which is what I was worried about. And over here is in case that one doesn't work, or just to connect to power at the house. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do like a piston connector so that we can charge any vehicles that we need to, which should be pretty good. But for now, I wanted to take it down for a spin. And we have done a stupendous job. So much so that I am actually super thrilled. And I think it's time to cut the cord here. Now, probably going to take off as soon as I do, but... oh, sweet relief. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Let's brake. Okay, here we go. I have entered it. And I have reversed it. So hopefully... We're going in. It's working. It's working. Incredible. We did it. We did it, team. I'll reverse it so we can go down a little bit. So all I have to do is just inch forward, reverse it, and we'll keep digging our way down here. If we reverse it, we really dig down though. We have dug ourselves a pit. I'll lift it. Yeah. I'm trying not to do damage to anything, so slowly but surely. This has been a majestic trip. I mean, it's mostly stone, to be fair, but I don't care. I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. There's so many resources here, and I got to take it out on my first ride. We already, I don't know if you can see it, probably not, but we've made basically a tunnel on the side of the mountain there. We gathered a lot of stone. So that's something to consider. We might want to put it on right click so we can dig ourselves a tunnel and just drive in there. So I think that might be what we will do for the future. But for right now, this majestic beauty is our Rover. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Yes, it's not painted yet. And yes, it doesn't have, you know, the flashy details. But it gets the job done. And that's all that matters. I wanted to thank everybody so much for watching this episode. If you would like to see more episodes, please consider leaving a like or subscribe. Join us on Discord. The link is in the description below. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Until then.